All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and maturity. And I was just watching the Elder Malcolm here on his channel, Critical Race Historical Facts. And he was just going into, the visitation of the British royals in Jamaica. And it was an unwelcome visit. All right. Nobody really took it seriously. We know that Jamaica is full of so-called West Indian people, which majority of them are really from the tribe of Benjamin. You have some Judites there, and you might have some Levites there as well. But this so-called prince, all right, William, it says here on CNN.com, it says he expresses his profound sorrow over slavery in Jamaica speech. All right. Prince William has condemned slavery as abhorrent and said it should never have happened. In a speech in Jamaica on Wednesday night, speaking at a dinner hosted by the country's Governor General, the Duke of Cambridge echoed remarks made by his father, Prince Charles, in November denouncing slavery, but stopped short of apologizing for his family's historic role in the slave trade. I strongly agree with my father, the Prince of Wales, who said in Barbados last year that the appalling atrocity of slavery forever stains our history. While the pain runs deep, let's see if they got it. I'm trying to move the ad. Let's see here. Bear with me 1 second. It says, while the pain runs deep, Jamaica continues to forge its future with determination, courage, and fortitude. The strength and shared sense of purpose of the Jamaican people represented in your flag and motto celebrate an invincible spirit. All right. So, ultimately, an apology, some type of the speech that he, went forth with, that's not enough, man. All right. You're going to have to pay, all right, via the same thing. You're going to have to drink the same cup that we've drunk and are continuing to drink to this day. There is no sorry. And the Lord has said in the scriptures, which let me get it. The Lord is preparing you unto blood, man. All you Edomites, you princes, you higher up elites, you banking families, all of you are being prepared unto blood and slavery. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to basically reimburse us for what you've been doing on the earth to us for centuries now. Okay. Let me get this real quick. All right. Because you look at the history of what happened, and it was a bloody, violent, all right, despicable, inhumane group of time period in history that has to be answered for. It's a tab that has to be paid, man, because we're still suffering from that same all those same atrocities. And like the elder said, if you were really sorry, you would start by giving us back our land, our gold. All right, you'll start giving us back our resources. But you're not going to do that because we know ultimately deep down you aren't really sorry, because you understand that what? All right, you understand that that's a part of your blessing. See, these elite banking families and the prince and, the queen and so on and so forth. They know that they're the Edomites, all right? And they know that we're the Israelites, and they know that they did that on purpose, all right? And they know that is where their power came from during the time of the Renaissance, all right? They were let out. They were let back onto the earth to rule for a little season, like the book of Revelation tells you, okay? They were given the earth, all right? It was put into their hand according to Job, the 9th chapter, in the 24th verse. So all the things you've done, the atrocities, the low mindset, the low status, the low state of our people that you've brought them into, you're going to have to pay for that. The millions of so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, all right, that you threw overboard on the way over here from England, all right, from Spain, all right, from the west part of Africa, All right, all that blood, all those millions of so-called Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad and Reuben. All right, all the blood of the Mexicans in the West Coast, all the blood of the indigenous people, which are Israelites down in South America of the Northern Kingdom. You're gonna have to pay for all this blood that you spilt on the earth because it has defiled the earth and the land where you did these things. See? So let's go to Ezekiel 35 here, man. Because you're not going to, a sorry is not enough. Okay? A sorry is not enough. A sorry is not going to, it's not going to cover all the things you've done, man. You're going to have to pay with your own blood, your own people's blood. And the Lord's going to make you do it. Okay? Let's see. We're going to read it here. The Lord's words. What's prophesied to come to you in this reality, all right, all orchestrated by the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, for you Edomites. Okay? Ezekiel 35, verse 1, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Mount Seir would be you modern-day Edomites. All right, your strongholds all over the earth. All right, your mountains, your governments were prophesying against you. All right, why? That's because the Lord told us to. All right, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. That's the Lord speaking. So the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, is going to completely destroy, starting with America, all right? And the Lord is going to bring forth violent judgments upon you Edomites, which are you so-called white people in these last days, wherever you are on the earth, okay? Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, so this devil is responsible for a lot of bloodshed, all right, of the children of Israel, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the only way to pay is with your own blood, because that's what the Lord requires anyway. And you're going to be set up here, you Edomites here in America, all right, for all the atrocities you've committed, all right, all the benefits you receive from our slave labor, the building of your society with no pay, no wages for a long period of time up until this past 100 years. All right, you're going to pay for all that because you're being set up as a sacrifice to be sacrificed for his people. So the Lord's going to destroy all you Edomites and destroy America, all right, as a judgment for what you've done to his people, man. All right, that's what's coming. Ezekiel 35 and 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. All right, this is a perpetual means a hatred of antiquity, an ancient hatred, a hatred that never ends, and it's ongoing to this day. All right, look at the condition you have the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in these last days. Look how you've been treating them. Look how you've condescended to them. Have you raped their women during slavery? You split up their families, which ultimately goes back to the curses. So it was all orchestrated. All right, but every time a nation puts us into captivity, the Lord turns around and judges that nation. All right, and receives his people back to himself, and that's what you're seeing take place. So let's go to this word, perpetual. I don't want to make this too long because you Edomites already understand what's coming for you. Nothing but death, destruction. All right. And the same thing you did to us is going to be done to you by the Lord, man. The Lord is going to orchestrate and all these things are going to take place in these last days, man. All right. You're responsible for making our men and women a bunch of niggas and whores. All right, you're going to pay for that. All right, you're responsible for what? Poisoning our people with food, through biological warfare, so on and so forth, man. It's a lot that you so-called white people, all right, started with you wicked elite banking families, you princes, so-called Prince Harry. You're not a prince. All right, so-called, what was the other guy? Prince, what's this other guy? Prince's name, so-called Prince. Prince William. You're not princes. You're Edomites. You're serfs. You're slaves. You're peasants. And you put the wrong people. You touch the wrong people, man. Ultimately, And you continuously have that same perpetual hatred for us to this day. And our life and the condition we're in shows forth. All right, so this is the Hebrew for perpetual.
Strong's H5769. Olam. Olam.
It says long duration. So it has been a long duration of your hatred against us, man. All right. You go back to what? This goes back to during the time of the Greeks and Romans, man. It ultimately goes back to what? Jacob and Esau. And it ultimately goes back to what? Cain and Abel. So the Lord has been using this plot all the way into the end so he can get, all right, and put forth judgment unto you Edomites. Really the seed of Cain, man. All right. The seed of Esau. All right. The wicked on the earth. Long duration, antiquity. Futurity, forever, ever, everlasting, evermore, perpetual, old, ancient world. Because this hatred between Jacob and Esau, it goes back to the ancient world. All right. The two biggest stars on the planet, two biggest, most important nations on the planet is the nation of Edom and the nation of Israel. Really, the nation of Israel is the most important. We're the most important nation on the planet because we're supposed to be in control of the planet. All right, by way of the law, statutes, and commandments, which you have been given the earth. All right, going back to when Isaac gave you that small blessing for a short period of time, which you're living in now. All right, but ultimately what? You read that story, the ultimate blessing, the kingdom of heaven, an eternal kingdom, which shall never perish, is going to go to Jacob's descendants, the Israelites. All right, and that's what you're seeing manifest in these last days, the kingdom of heaven, which it starts with the men that you see teaching the word. It says ancient time, long time, of past, forever, always, continuous existence. It's a continuous existence of hatred, all right, and oppression, all right, and depression, all right, and poverty that the Israelites are in because of the hand of the Edomites, which you're going to pay for. Ain't no saying sorry. Sorry is not enough. The Lord says you have to be a sacrifice, all you Edomites. And that's why the Lord is going to burn America with thermonuclear destructive missiles. Those missiles being built, the Lord's going to put a spirit on these other nations to shoot them over here to America and burn this place to a crisp, man. All right, and the rest of you Edomites all over the earth, you're going to go into captivity. You're going to be subject to the Israelites again, all right, for 1,000 years for what you've done. All right, so let's go back. Ezekiel 35. Oh yeah, we forgive you now. When you completely destroyed our nation, completely destroyed the order, all right, made our people into beasts, animals that don't comprehend anything, that hate themselves. All right, you're going to pay for all of it. It's cool. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is going to make that come forth in these last days. He's going to make good on that because he really hates you Edomites anyway. Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord. Let's see whose words these are. These are the Lord's words. As I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that is what is on your ass, your judgment. All right. Your hardcore slavery is right around the corner. As we went through hardcore slavery, the one that you're so-called apologizing for, you are about to go through that same slavery. Your family's being split up. And it is funny because you people deserve it. You Edomites deserve everything that's coming for you, man. All right. And it's pursuing you. All right. The other nations around the earth are waking up to the fact that you're wicked. You're unrighteous. You're demonic. They call you the great Satan. You Edomites all over the earth. They call your democracy the way of evil. You're being found out. And that blood and all these, it's not just Jake. It's not just the Israelites that want to get back at you. It's really all the other nations as well. You see? So it's a lot of people on your case in these last days, you Edomites, man. And you're about to go through that hardcore slavery. You're going to be put on ships. Your families are going to be split up. All right, we're going to take some of your daughters and make them our concubines, make them our slaves, make them our wives, maidens, and you're gonna serve us for 1,000 years, and that's what's coming. Sorry, but you're gonna have to pay for all the things you've done, and a fucking sorry is not enough. Sorry. How about that? Sorry. Ezekiel 35:7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So the Lord's gonna cut off you Edomites, man. And what else is the Lord gonna do? And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, which are dead men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. So the Lord, all you Edomites going to war in these last days, y'all going to perish. The Lord is going to destroy all of you. See? Says it here, verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolations. We just went into that word perpetual. So it's going to be an everlasting, a long duration of the desolation and destruction upon you Edomites, man. And that's going to go forth into what? The next stop for you, slavery. Hardcore bondage, because it tells you when the Lord comes, what? He's going to rule with an iron rod, which means it's going to be a strenuous rule. And Jake is actually going to have rods to beat you Edomites over the head. This is what's coming. All that blood, all this killing, all this destruction, all the lies, the deceit, the robbery, the rape that you did on the earth to get to the status of being the so-called white man, the so-called Anglo-Saxon, which you are not. You are Saxons, but you're not angelic sons of Isaac. You are a son of Isaac. You're Edomites. You're the descendants of Esau. The son that the Most High hated that came from Isaac, man. See? But you can't complain too much. You've been living deliciously so far. But everything comes to an end when you're not the people of the Lord. All right? And at the end of the day, for real. It says... Verse 9, and I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. You're not going to build nothing ever again. You're not going to rule nothing ever again. You're not going to have say-so on the earth. No more power for you. You're not going to make laws. You're not going to have any more weapons. You're not going to have a military. It's over. See? This is what's coming. You can hate us. You can come demonize us. It don't matter. This reality, the Lord's prophecies still are going to go forth. And the world is tired and they're getting sick of you Edomites, man. You so-called white people, man. I will make thee perpetual desolations. That's the Lord speaking. And thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Why, Lord? Because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine. You have taken and demolished and destroyed the northern and southern kingdom of Israel. You put the Lord's people in slavery and made them your subjects. The pride of you Edomites, man. All right. And that's the spirit. I'm going to get Obadiah. The pride of you Edomites, all right, has made you drunk and has made you blind to what you have been doing on the earth, and how that you forgot that there's going to be a judgment. You forgot your latter end. You're supposed to just go around the earth raping, robbing, stealing from people, you know, changing landmarks, taking land, stealing land, putting yourself there. You know, have everybody bugged out on the earth, confused. It's all goes back to you Edomites, because what? You've been given the dominion on the earth, and you completely destroyed and ruined your chances of continuing in your power, man. Because the Lord's taking you down. It's first by his word, you're being exposed. Because thou hast said these two nations, the southern and northern kingdom, and these two countries shall be mine. So you're saying that the Israelites are basically belong to you. We belong to the Lord. That's why you're going to try to chip everyone, because you think everybody belongs to you. You have a God, superiority complex, a God complex. And that God complex is talked about through the scriptures that you have. There's multiple scriptures that say you will be as the Most High. I will be like the Most High. All right, you want to be like the Most High when he comes with the heavenly host, you're going to fight the Most High then, which we know you're going to try anyway. All right, you, them Russians, all you nations are going to try to fight the Lord. All right, this is the time for the Lord's people to rise up out of the dead state they've been in. All right, to come back into rulership on the earth. Ezekiel 35:11. Therefore, as I live, saith
the Lord power, Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate. They are given to us to consume. You think you completely destroyed us, but that's why there's a remnant. And the Lord is going to use that remnant, which that's all he needs, all right, to take down all the other nations, to take down you Edomites. See? Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me. This is the Lord speaking, the higher power, Yahweh. These devils know that the Lord exists. They know who's in those chariots. They know who put them in power. They know that it's our power, our God. So let's see what our God has planned for you Edomites, man. Verse 13, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me. Esau definitely boasts against the Lord. And have multiplied your words against me, I have heard them. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea. So you niggas is talking about some Edomites can be saved. Maybe, my best friend, he's an Edomite. Maybe he could be saved. He's a good person. All Idumea, all Edom, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. All you Edomites going to pay, man. All right, the Lord judges by nations. Look at our nation. All of us are under the curses. Even the so-called rich or wealthy of our people under the curses. All right, they still continue to fall under the curse, under one of the curses in Deuteronomy 28. All right, and throughout the whole book. So all you Edomites are going to pay. There ain't no one Edomite, 2, 3, or 4 Edomites in each city going to make it. No. All right, let's go to Amos 1 and 11, man. Amos 1. And let's go to another prophet that seen your destruction and your punishment. Amos 1 and 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. This punishment's coming. All right, we're going to rule over you. Real soon, Lord willing. Why? Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. You had no pity on the Israelites, on us, man. None. You split up the families. You split up households. You use our babies as alligator bait. All right. You cut off the genitals of our men. You cut out the genitals of our women. You hung us. You beat us. You burned us. You burned the children. You burned houses down with multiple children and families in it. You enslaved us for no wealth, for no transgenerational wealth, no wages. All these things, the Lord just sitting in the heavens laughing at you, Edomites, because you about to really go through it, man. All right. Thus saith the Lord, but you're going to have friends. You're going to have the other nations with you in slavery as well. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. So the Lord's not going to turn away this punishment thereof. The Lord said, I will not at all acquit the wicked. So you're not going to be acquitted in this. You're going to have to, the Lord's going to throw the book at you, which is what we're doing through the Spirit, through these scriptures, through the prophets, the spirit of prophecy. It says, because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. You have had no pity on us, man. All right, but now you're trying to seek to please the poor, like it tells you in the book of, I believe, Job. It's no pleasing us, man. You got to please us with what you being a slave to us, like we were a slave to you, like we're still a slave to you. It says, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. All right. So if the Lord didn't come back and the Lord didn't wake us up in these last days, you would continuously have us in this fucking state forever, man. You have us thinking we're black, thinking we're Mexican, thinking we're Puerto Rican forever. All right. And here, when it says kept his wrath forever, it has mean you've kept your anger against us for so long that the Lord's like, I got to step in to take this man down. All right. Verse 12, but I will send a fire upon Teman when the Lord send the missiles over here to America, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. See? So there's no getting out of this, man. Let's go to Obadiah, which I read. Obadiah verse 1, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, power concerning Edom. So the Edomites are still around in these last days, all right? Because there's a last days prophecies about them. How can they be a discontinued nation if there's last day prophecies about them? There's end time prophecy about them. Vocab, just fucking stop it already, man. All you Christians, just stop it already. You're found out. We're reading the scriptures. We're reading what it says. You people are just evil, demonic, wicked. All right. And you don't want the Israelites to trodden down people to earth to come back into their heritage, which this book only belongs to those people. Now everybody wants a part in the kingdom of the Israelites. You people are all you heathens, you're all going to slavery. Period. And you Edomites, you're gonna be the you're gonna be the laughing stock of the earth soon, man. Which you're already becoming. All right, you're gonna be the joke of the earth, just as you made us the joke and the laughing stock of the earth. It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. That's why you have all these other nations, all right, ultimately being led by Russia, all right, coming against you. You're eventually gonna bump heads over Ukraine. All right, you're gonna bump heads over Poland over there. It's inevitable. It's written. Read Ezekiel 38. All right, this is how the Lord's gonna take you down. He's gonna use the Russian Edomites. That bear. Read the Revelations, the 11th chapter. The end of the Edomite, your power structure on the earth. And we know you banker families, you listen to us, so listen to this. The end of your power structure on this earth is over. It's gonna end with those Russians. All right, which we know amongst you elite banker families here in America and in England and all over the world, you're fighting with the elite, all right, or the top of the top of the chain Edomites over there in Russia, the oligarchs. So this is as they say, this is a banker's war, and both of you Edomites, both sides, because you Russians, you're Edomites too. The Lord is ultimately against you as well. All right. The Lord's going to use you two to destroy each other. And that's going to be the beautiful part about it. And an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. All right. Which you've become insignificant. You Edomites over here in America. Everybody hates you. That's what that word small goes back to. Thou art greatly despised. Why are you greatly despised? For all the things you do on the earth. All this wickedness, all this evil, all these lies, all this deception, all this brainwashing, all this witchcraft, enchantments. You gonna pay for all of it, man. And I laugh, here and there because these Edomites actually believe that they're gonna get away from the judgment, man. Edomites are crazy, man. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? I'm the Most High. Who's going to bring us down? We got a military. We got might. We got technology, which all the Lord gave you all these things, man. He put the spirit, all right? He put the spirit on people to make these things, all right? The Lord put the spirit on the other nations to give themselves to you Edomites. All right, these European countries to give themselves to you Edomites here in America for a time being. And they're starting to turn against you. Britain is side-eyeing you over you American Edomites over here. Britain's side-eyeing you because of Biden's words towards Putin and the Russians. So it's more division amongst you Edomites is coming. And that's beautiful because that signifies the end and downfall of your power structure on this earth. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, look at the bird of America as the eagle. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So the Lord is finding you wanting, like he did Nebuchadnezzar's son during the Babylonian period before he was taken out of power. And that's what's about to happen to you Edomites. Let's go to see Let's go to Jeremiah 49. Let's see here. Jeremiah 49:7 concerning Edom. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? All right. You're losing your wits in these last days. You're getting tacky. All right. This whole boogeyman you sent out over the past 2 to 3 years. Tacky, done. And it just disappeared out of nowhere. Now you're in war. Your wisdom is vanishing, man. Your prudence is leaving you, Edomites, man. You're looking like fools because this truth, all right, and the men of Yahweh Shem Shai, starting with the apostles and elders on down, they're devouring you with this word, all right, because it's really the spirit of the Lord's mouth. As the scripture, as the prophecy says, the spirit of the Lord's mouth shall consume them. It's consuming you, Edomites, because the Lord's preparing you and warning you and giving you knowledge, foreknowledge about your destruction and your slavery to come. And it's all going to be underneath the Israelites. And the Lord's going to make sure it happens. All right. Via his son, Yahushua, being sent back. All right. Jeremiah 49:7 concerning Edom. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity. Let's go into that word. That's what's coming for you, Edomites. The Lord's going to bring a calamity upon you. All right, that's why you have signs that Esau has put up, talking about the end days and nuclear destruction. They know what's coming. They know their judgment's around the corner, man. A distress, a burden of the righteous, calamity of nation, disaster of wicked. The disaster of the wicked is coming. Your calamity, day of calamity, misfortune, ruin, calamity, and destruction. All right, so your ruin is coming, and the Lord's going to ruin you through judgment. Jeremiah 49 and 8. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. And the Lord is about to visit this earth, the earth which he made. Look at the prophecies. Look at the Israelites waking up. All right. Read the context of the scriptures and you'll see that prophecy is being fulfilled right in the face of the world, right in the face of you Edomites. Verse 9, if grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. See? Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. We weren't supposed to go into slavery, but because of sin and iniquity, the Lord had to punish us. All right? So we've drinking the cup. We've drinking the cup of slavery, rape, robbed, murdered. All right? Last hired, first fired, discrimination, oppression. Not having nothing as a nation. We've drank the cup of the Lord. That's the cup. That's punishment from the Lord, our power. He punished us. So what you think he's going to do to you Edomites? The same thing, but worse. He says you're going to receive double according to your works, as it tells you. All right. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. We still drinking the cup. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So the Lord is saying, so if I did this to my people, so you think you going to go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. You're going to drink that cup. Verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach. Modern day Basra is America. A waste and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. All these states in America, they're going to be perpetual waste. When all this hell break loose, all this anarchy out here, people, man, this place is through, man. And it's for what? The controversy of Israel, as the scripture says, man. You Edomites got to pay for what you done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. All right? Let's see. Let's type Edom. See what else the Lord has planned for you in these last days. 1 Kings 18:1. 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 1 Perfect. We'll get Lamentations 4, which we all know, and we'll get out of here, man. This is scriptural. You wicked elite, you banking families, all you Edomites on the earth, you have to pay for what you've done. And if you didn't do it, you have to pay for what you've benefited off of. So you are a part of this. Everybody wants to sweep this under the rug. The Lord ain't sweeping this under the rug no more. There's a huge, very large elephant in the room that's about to destroy things because everybody wants to ignore it and sweep everything under the rug. There's no sweeping under everything under the. Let me get some. Let me get this real quick. Because the Lord requires this for the things you've done. Ecclesiastes 3:15. We'll start at 14. Ecclesiastes 3:14. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And the Most High doeth it, that men should fear before him. You're not gonna stop this judgment coming. We didn't stop ours. All right, and you're a weaker nation. So how did you take us down? Because the Lord wanted you to take us down. Nothing was going to be changed. The Lord told us if we broke the laws, we would go into captivity, and we did. All right, but there's all types of end time prophecy for the descendants. All right, the lineage of Esau, which are you so-called white people in these last days. There's a judgment coming for you. All right, Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. The Most High requires payment, all right, reconciliation, retribution for those things you done in the past, man. The Lord says he requireth that which is past. And what was in the past? You spoiling us as a nation, all right, unrighteously, by the way. So let's go back to Lamentations 4:21 and we'll get out of here, man. I'm not gonna make this too long. You must know you gotta pay. We shouldn't have to keep telling you this, but we are, because the Lord wants us to keep beating it into your mental, all right, into your psyche, into your your subconscious, so you can have nightmares, which you're already having anyway. So Lamentations 4, and this let's see here. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Live it up. Go do as much drugs as you can. Go spend as much money as you can. Go spoil more people. Go to war. Go lie more. Go deceive the earth more. Go do it all. That dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup. Let me get something real quick and then we'll come right back. Let's go to Psalm 75. Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is the judge. He putteth down one. This is why your society's failing. This is why you're at that's why you're in an economic crisis. You're in a military crisis. You're in a spiritual, you're in a power crisis. Because your power is being depleted by the Lord, and this truth is destroying this reality, false reality that you created on the earth anyway. And who's responsible for it? The Lord. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one. He's putting you down and setteth up another. Why do you think we're waking up? See how the power is shifting? You see the change of rulerships, the change of dominion coming, where you're gonna be on the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, like the Elder Uriah says here. You're gonna be in the basement of the basement of the basement. That's how low you're gonna come down to. All right, the scripture says that you're gonna go down to hell. The Lord's gonna bring you down to hell. All right, which is a very low condition on the earth. It's not no underground fiery furnace, football field size area with just people just screaming for agony, which I mean, it's going to be like that when you're in slavery. That's what the scripture says when the Lord comes. But ultimately, the Lord's going to bring you down to a very low estate, man. Back to that brutish nature
that beast caveman, which is what you really are, cave people. It's gonna bring you back into that state, man. That ooga booga, Fred Flintstone status and level. All right, Psalm 75:7. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red; it is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, we know who the wicked is, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the power of the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. And that's what you're seeing, man. All right. So let's go back to Lamentations 4 and 21 and 22. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, modern day Uz, America. The cup also shall pass through, because that's your stronghold right now. America's heavily populated with Edomites. All right, just as other places on the world, all over the world, but this is where wickedness stems out of. This place over here, America, Babylon the Great, Uz. All right, Idumea, modern day Idumea, modern day Basra. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. We just read about that cup. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. You've been doing this shit so long that you forgot that if you lie so much and you mess up one time, it's going to all fall through. And that's what's happening to you. You're making yourself naked. Now you're being exposed for all the wickedness, the treachery, all the secret shit you've been doing on the earth. All right. That's what's happening to you, because you're being brought low. Lamentations 4 and 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, you Israelites. Our iniquity is about to be over. That's why the Lord is putting the spirit back on us and having us go out and teach this word. All right. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. The daughter of Edom is the remnant of you Edomites now in these last days. You so-called white people, you princes, you Prince William, Prince Harry, the Queen, Biden, all you Edomites, man. Putin, all right. Zelensky, all you Edomites. You are the daughter or the remnant of the nation of Edom in these last days. And all of you are about to be visited by the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, man. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's the times we're living in. So this this professing, all right, of profound sorrow by Prince William is not enough. It's not enough. And that's why he got that face on it, that look on his face. It's not enough. Sorry, you're going to have to pay for it, man. Call all Yahweh Shemiah Shai Ba'Shem Merkakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and Abba Abba.